Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to all of you. As I say, some of you we've seen already today down at the mix zone. Welcome you to the second day of dressage here at the Mitsubishi Motors Badminton Horse Trials 2017. As I say, it's a great pleasure always. We're very, very grateful that the riders, particularly as we've actually extracted them from their course walks, which is a very important part of the preparation for tomorrow. So we've got the top three riders, and we are going to start, I'm going to start in reverse order. And as I say, I'm just going to ask a question, and then it is entirely up to you, ladies and gentlemen. So if I can start, there we are on the far side, John T. Evans from Ireland, Cooley's Rorke's Drift in third place. The last time you were here was, well, in this situation, 2007. John T., we've known each other a long time, but I don't think I've ever seen you that emotional. That was a great moment coming out of that dressage test, wasn't it?
Yeah, don't be nice, Peter, or I'll cry again. Just for the record, I don't wear baseball caps because I look like the FA Cup. So Mitsubishi are very honoured here. Yeah, no, he was great, and I'm delighted with him, and he tried so hard, and it's really fabulous to do it in the right place.
And did you expect to be in the top three? I mean, you knew he was capable of some great tests, but I mean, did you think it was top three material?
Yeah.
You were saying when you were down at the you were saying when you were down. There's a New Zealand answer. Yeah. No, when you were saying when you were down there.
I used to work for Nicholson, remember?
But you were saying when you were down there, you saw some good marks coming up, and that must have been a great sort of incentive.
Yeah, I looked up in the walk, and I think it was 8.87, and I think if you see 4.45 at that point, you maybe go, oh dear. So I saw 8.87. I thought, well, at least that's reasonably good. Let's keep the chin up and keep going. I've had some great help from Gareth Hughes and from Ian Woodhead, and we've worked very, very hard on the horse over the winter since Rio, and we know that he'll turn up on the day, so he was great.
Brilliant. Any questions for John T? I've got the obvious one coming up, but I think I've got to ask it. You were saying that he'll turn up. You've had a chance to look at the cross-country course now. What do you think, and how do you think Cooley Rorke's Drift going to cope with that?
He generally, loves the cross-country. He gallops and he jumps. We've worked hard on that phase since Rio, so, I'm looking forward to it.
Brilliant. No questions? All happy? Could you pass the microphone, please, to...
Can I take the cap off yet?
No. The longer I can keep you looking like the FA Cup, the better. Ingrid Klimke from Germany on Horseware Hail Bobo. Again, a great... this time, I think last year, you were... in second place at this stage, second last year at Badminton. Sorry?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, I do apologise. And do you think that this is the horse and this is the time now, and that is the cross-country course where you can go one better?
For sure, that's why I'm here. It's always a big dream and the big hopes we riders have, but I'm not the only one who would love to win the trophy. The one sits right beside on the left and the right-hand side. No, just kidding. I'm really happy because Bobby did a wonderful job, and he's very fit and healthy and has enough experience now being 13 years old and has enough courses, big courses done. So I totally trust him and really look forward for tomorrow.
Any questions for Ingrid? Yes. What is your plan for the cross-country? Is there any particular fence you think you can
Plan A is definitely go straight everywhere and really try to ride in time, for sure. Luckily, I'm number 91, so I have enough time to watch all the other riders and make my plan. And then you have to plan by ear, if maybe somewhere you have to change it. But normally, I would really like to go straight everywhere.
Okay. Any others? All happy? You're doing well, guys. So thank you, Ingrid. Well, there's one question I wanted to ask you, Ingrid. I did remember you saying something that you were inspired by a number of riders, including one of them was Mikael Jung. How does it feel to be sitting here today, leading ahead of him in the dressage?
Today I was really impressed by Jonty because he was right in front of me, and the crowd was so full of cheering. that my horse was quite nervous coming in, and I waited for quite long until you were nearly out, until the clapping was over. So I realized that that was a very good round, and had to say now, try to really make him quiet, and give your very best. I think Michi and me are always a little bit close, so the good concurrence is that there are many top riders which really are on the lead.
And you'll have an opportunity to talk to Mikhail and the other German riders before the cross-country tomorrow?
Definitely, this is not a dressage competition for sure. So they are so close all together. Chris Bartle would say, throw the sheet away from dressage. Tomorrow's another day. And then we will see who's in the lead.
Fantastic. Well, if you could pass my phone back. So in first place after the dressage phase of the Mitsubishi Motors Badminton Horse Trials, Christopher Burton from Australia on Graph Liberty. Again, did you think that there was that test in him, the one that you completed? It was such a wonderful test.
Yeah, thank you. He's done good tests before, but I knew it was in him, yes. I didn't think it would happen today at Badminton.
And looking forward to tomorrow, you've heard the other guys talking about what they feel about the course. Can you just give us an insight into how you see the course is going to ride and the time? Do you think the time is going to be doable?
At 4-star, the time's always possible. Always difficult, I beg your pardon. It's always tough. I think he's done a great job. I really do. And it's a bit like Ingrid said, it's the sort of course where you're scared about every fence, but I think you can see a clear way through every fence, which I think is really clever. And yet I'm sure there'll be plenty of problems caused by that cross-country course.
Well, we hope that everyone comes home safely. Has anybody got any questions for Christopher? All happy? You've done really well. You've got away with it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we all wish the riders a very successful and a very safe round tomorrow. So in third place after the dressage phase of Mitsubishi Motors Badminton Horse Trials, Jonty Evans from Ireland. Second place, Ingrid Klimke from Germany. But in first place, Christopher Burton from Australia. Thank you very much.